Welcome to the Letting Go live stream. This is Letting Go University. Gloria in excelsis Deo. All glory to God in the highest. So today we're on lesson 230 of the Course in Miracles workbook. Now will I seek and find the peace of God. Again and again, we're reminded throughout the course and the workbook how influential our thoughts are on what we are seeing. And you actually see what you want to see. A huge part of this is taking responsibility, accountability. You, the son of God, daughter of God, same thing. You have been given a tremendous power over the world that you create. And what are you seeking and finding? What do you want to see? Are you seeking and finding the peace of God? Or are you looking for problems, upsets, things to be afraid of, so on and so forth? To really get the most out of letting go and the power of creation and manifesting, God manifesting through you, the world, radical responsibility, radical accountability for the kinds of things that I'm thinking and seeing, like what I'm thinking about is showing up in the world. So I want the peace of God. We've had that. Above all else, I want the peace of God. Above all else, I want to see things differently. Above all else, I choose heaven. Heaven is the decision I must make. So today, now I will seek and find the peace of God. Now, what have you been seeking? When we're seeking other things than the peace of God, there's some kind of payoff we're getting, some kind of ego payoff. It thinks it's getting something out of holding on to the anger, looking for things to be upset about. It's getting some kind of payoff from holding on to fear, looking for things to be afraid of. It's getting some kind of payoff of attacking ourselves, sin. Oh, you're bad, you're bad. And all of these payoffs can be surrendered. Are you willing to surrender the payoffs of the small self, the ego, and seek and find the peace of God, the true payoff, the true riches, your divine inheritance, God's inheritance for you? The thoughts keep popping up. The negative thoughts keep popping up until those feelings are surrendered. Every negative feeling is like a radio station. The thoughts aren't even your thoughts. They're just an endless stream of thinkingness on that attractor pattern, that field, that attractor field of that emotion. And so as you acknowledge, and there's no need to attack these thoughts. In the early lessons in the workbook, it's like, could you just observe these thoughts coming through and then surrender them, give them up, let them go? And in this case, could you just notice these emotions behind these thoughts without needing to make wrong of them, batter them? When we fight things, we claim they're real or they have power over us. When we surrender it to God, it just goes, and then we return to our natural divine state. So now will I seek and find the peace of God. Now I will allow up anything other than that. And does peace condemn a thought? Does peace attack a feeling or fear a feeling? Well, find your own answers, but it seems like no. Love doesn't seem to condemn, attack, or fear. Peace doesn't seem to condemn, attack, or fear. So could it be safe? Could you allow yourself to be at peace as these feelings come up and you release them? Again, are you willing to let go of the payoffs? Why aren't you releasing these feelings? Why aren't these feelings going? Well, there's something I think I'm getting out of it. Just because I don't know how much I already have when I'm free of the negative feelings. I don't know how much more is available to me. The Course says it's not that you ask for what you want, but you ask for so little. Oh, I'd rather have these little attacks than the peace of God. I'd rather have these fears than the peace of God. I'd rather have this, that, this. rather than the whole, your holiness, the peace of God, heaven. So let's do some releasing. Could you let go of the payoffs of the small stuff? No longer seek it, and instead choose to seek and find the peace of God. Now will I seek and find the peace of God. Lesson 230. Now will I seek and find the peace of God. The lesson reads, in peace I was created, and in peace I do remain. It is not given me to change my capital S self. How merciful is God, my Father, that when he created me, he gave me peace forever. Now I ask but to be what I am. And can this be denied me when it is forever true? And the prayer of the day. Father, I seek the peace you gave as mine in my creation. What was given me then must be here now, for my creation was apart from time and still remains beyond all change. The peace in which your Son was born into your mind is shining there unchanged. I am as you created me. I need but call on you to find the peace you gave. It is your will that gave it to your Son. Now will I seek and find the peace of God. So just what's it like to just choose to seek peace? Could you allow the peace God gave you? Just choose that, just for now. Now, notice this might seem like it has a cost, a- an insane idea, and yet it does seem so. Because peace is always here. I just need to stop seeking other than peace. So, where are you seeking other than peace? And whatever comes up for you, could you welcome it up? Oh, look at that thought, just letting it go by. And notice the feeling. How does it feel? What's the radio station that thought's on? What's the attractor pattern? Could you go into that field, that feeling, and just shine your light on it? As the peace of God, is there anything to fear about this feeling? Could you let it be just a feeling? And just sit with it for a moment. Shine light on it for a moment. And surrender this feeling. Would you rather seek what this feeling would have you seek? Or would you rather seek the peace of God? Could you let go of this feeling? Would you let go of this feeling? When could you let go of seeking anything other than the peace of God? That you find the peace of God is already here. As soon as you stop looking for other things. Now will I seek and find the peace of God. So let's just say you found the peace of God. Does the peace of God have anything to worry about? Have you been seeking worries, things to be afraid of, holding in mind and projecting into the world, nightmares for this dream? Can you just notice anywhere you've been seeking other than the peace of God, holding that in mind? And does the peace of God judge what's coming up for you? Or does the peace remain undisturbed as you just observe? You just observe what's coming up for you and let the thoughts of those worries or whatever it is just drift by without clinging on to them. And notice the field, the feeling, the attractor pattern that would attract those kinds of thoughts. Could you let that feeling be there and just shine your light on it? Shine your peace on it. Allowing it to unravel, to dissolve, to be enlightened as you just sit with this feeling, nothing to fight, nothing to change. That is releasing it. Could you release whatever this was and seek and find the peace of God? Are you willing to release this feeling and the things that are looked for on that frequency? When could you release this feeling? And even if you say now or yes, I'll release it, and it doesn't go, that just means there's more. Could you keep shining on it? Keep enlightening. Is peace in any rush to be what it is? Could you just simply allow the releasing to happen? Just for now. Now will I seek and find the peace of God, the peace I remain in, the peace I was created as. Now will I seek and find the peace of God. And what's it like with that being all you're looking for, all you're choosing, the peace of God, your inheritance? What's life on earth like with the peace of heaven? So this is always available to you. So can you notice any feeling or any thought that would have you looking for some kind of disturbance, trouble, problem, seeking that and getting distracted from the peace of God? Does peace judge anything that's coming up? Condemn it, moralize about it? No, none of this stuff even exists in peace, right? So could you just allow what's coming up, observe it, witness it, and let any of the thoughts just swim by without biting at them? And allow yourself to embrace this feeling. We spend so much time resisting feelings, trying to run from them. That's why they get stuck and pile up. Could you just embrace the feeling behind seeking something other than peace? Could you let that feeling be there, whatever that feeling is, wherever it seems to be? Could you just be with the feeling, embrace it, put your light on it, envelop it in your light? And could you just allow this feeling to do what it does for a moment as you hold it gently, shine upon it, enlighten it, And could you surrender this feeling to God? Let's turn it over. Maybe it stays, maybe it goes. That's surrender. Would you surrender this feeling to God if you could? And stay focused on the peace. Be in the peace that He has given you, that He created you in. When could you surrender this feeling? Turn it over to the Holy Spirit, to God, to Christ. No longer seeking what's sought on that frequency, on that attractor pattern. Just surrendering it. And now seeking and finding the peace of God. Now will you seek and find the peace of God? Is the peace of God in any rush? Is the peace of God concerned with any delay? Or does the peace which prevails at all times simply wait there for you? Always there. It's always here. When you seek it. So any number of things may come up for you that would have you put your attention on something other than that peace. That's okay. It's a very high state of consciousness to just be that peace, be in that peace. So as you're becoming conscious of this peace that's available for you, could you allow up as peace whatever seems to be passing through, the thoughts, the feelings, and just surrender them? Peace has nothing to fight or war against. Peace doesn't war against thoughts. Peace doesn't war against feelings. It's already won. Could you, through the mechanism of surrender, just continue to turn over anything other than the peace of God? For that's not what you seek any longer, is it? Things other than the peace of God. Now will you seek and find the peace of God. It's already there. It is His will that gave it to you, His Son. Could you just surrender any of the egos attempting to remain separate from that peace? Well done, releasing. Have the best day.